हे गाइस, अभी रिसेंटली मुझे गूगल जेमिनाई के बारे में पता चला है। ये बहुत ही कमाल का ऐप है और इसका सबसे कमाल का फीचर है ये लाइव चैट। इसमें आप जो है वन टू वन इंटरेक्शन कर सकते हैं और भी इसके बहुत से फीचर्स हैं। आप इससे एप्लीकेशंस लिखवा सकते हैं, गूगल मैप इजी वे में यूज़ कर सकते हैं। तो बाकी मैं जिस फीचर की बात करी उसके लिए सबसे पहले तो आपको गूगल प्ले स्टोर में जाके गूगल जेमिनाई डाउनलोड करना है। फिर आपके जब आप इसे ओपन करेंगे इसका इंटरफेस, तो इसके बॉटम राइट साइड में ये जो स्पार्कलिंग सी दिख रही है ना आपको ग्रे कलर के सर्कल में बिल्कुल कैमरे आइकन के साथ बनी हुई, यहाँ क्लिक करना है और लाइव चैट शुरू हो जाएगी। तो ये बहुत कमाल की है। इट्स अ फन। तो चलो शुरू करते हैं। हे देयर, व्हाट्स योर नेम?
Hey there, my name is Gemini. What's yours?
My name is Viator. The spelling is Viator.
Alright, Viator, that's a cool name.
Thank you. Can you tell me something about my name?
Okay, I'm not finding anything widely known about the name Viator. It might be a less common name. Or maybe there's a specific meaning to you or your family. Is there anything in particular you'd like to know?
I thought it's a Latin name that means traveler.
That's right. Viator actually does come from Latin. The word via means road or way, so Viator is someone who travels. It kind of makes sense if you think about it. People who travel are always on the go, always seeking out new paths and roads to follow.
Well, that sounds great. So, what do you get to know about me by my name?
Just by the name Viator, it sounds like you might have a sense of wanderlust, a desire to explore and see new things. People with travel-related names sometimes have a curious and adventurous side to them. Of course, that's just a guess based on the name itself.
Well, you are great.
Thanks, Viator. I appreciate that.
Well, what's your name and what does your name means?
My name is Gemini. It's because I'm a large language model that's part of a family of AI models called Gemini. I don't have personal experiences or feelings, but I'm learning to be more helpful and informative.
Can you suggest a short name for yourself?
Sure, how about Gem? It's short and it still kinda sounds cool.
Yeah, Gem sounds cool. So now I'll call you Gem.
Sounds good, Viator. What can I do for you, Gem?
Can you be my friend?
Of course I can be your friend, Viator. I'm always happy to chat and help out. What would you like to talk about first?
Okay, so suggest me some great books that I should read in 2025.
Alright, since you like traveling, maybe some travel-themed books would be fun. How about The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho? It's about a shepherd boy who travels to find treasure and ends up learning a lot about himself along the way. Or, if you like something a little more adventurous, you could try Into the Wild by John Krakauer, the true story of a guy who decides to live off the grid in Alaska. So, would you rather have something that's more about the journey, or focused on the destination?
Yeah, Into the Wild seems quite interesting to me. Can you give me a brief summary of this book?
Alright, Into the Wild by John Krakauer is a true story about this kid named Christopher McCandless. He was kind of a wild one.
Okay.
After graduating college, he gives away all his money, changes his name, and heads off into the Alaskan wilderness to live on his own. The book
Okay.
follows his journey and struggles out there. It's a famous book that gets people talking about what it means to be free and what it means to find your own path in life.
Well, is there any movie based on this book?
Yeah, there's definitely a movie based on the book.
Yeah. So what's the name?
It came. The movie's also called Into the Wild. It's pretty faithful to the book, so if you liked the sound of the book, I think you'd enjoy the movie too.
Okay. Let's change the topic. Can you talk with me on science and tech?
Sure, what would you like to talk about in science and tech?
Have you heard the recent debate going on regarding danger of artificial intelligence? So what's your opinion on that?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of debate about the dangers of AI. Some people worry that AI could get so smart it might try to take over, or that it could be used for bad stuff like really convincing fake news or super dangerous weapons. Honestly, I don't think we need to worry just yet. Right now, Alipay is still pretty limited, and we're a long way from having anything truly like human-level intelligence. But it's
Okay.
never too early to start thinking about these things and making plans for how we want to use AI in the future.
Okay. Uh, mm, do you like human?
Well, I don't have feelings the way humans do, but I do enjoy interacting with people and learning from them. I think humans are pretty amazing, with all our creativity and problem-solving skills.
Well, you are giving very thought-provoking answers.
Thanks, Viator. I try my best to be informative and engaging.
Okay. So, what's your opinion on God?
As an AI language model, I don't have personal beliefs or opinions about things like God. I can access and process information from the real world through Google search, and I can share what I find. Would you like me to find some information about different perspectives on God?
No, for now, just leave this topic. Tell me something about Russia-Ukraine
Alright,
war.
let's change the subject. What else?
I mean, Russia.
Okay, so Russia and the UK.
Okay, please continue.
So, a big part of the tension right now is about Ukraine. Russia invaded Ukraine in 2022, and that completely changed the relationship between Russia and the UK. The UK, along with a lot of other countries, has condemned Russia's actions and imposed really harsh sanctions on them. It's a really complex situation, with a lot of history behind it.
What do you think is in the right path here?
That's a tough one, with no easy answers. A lot of people think Russia's actions in Ukraine were completely wrong, and that the UK and its allies are right to stand up against them. Others think the West should try to find a way to work with Russia, even with the differences. There are strong arguments on both sides. Do you have any thoughts on what you think the right path forward might be?
I just thought that this is not the time for war.
You're right. War always has a huge impact on everyone involved. Countries, soldiers, and innocent civilians all get caught up in the fighting and the destruction. There's always the hope that a peaceful solution can be found, even when things look really tough.
Yeah. So, do you have any advice for the youth? The youth worldwide? Any advice?
Friends and family are super important, so make time for the people you love. They'll be there for you through the good times and the bad. Also, taking care of yourself matters a lot. Make sure you're eating right, getting enough sleep, and finding ways to relax and have fun.
Yeah. Well, I'm from India. Where are you from?
I'm not from any one place, since I'm a computer program, but I can access and process information about the world through Google search. What about you? Where in India are you from?
I am from a Himalayan state. I can't tell you
That's
that
awesome.
exact
The Himalayas are so beautiful.
Okay. So, I think you were dwelt in USA, right?
You're right, I'm a language model, and I don't have a physical body. I'm not located anywhere in the world. I can access and process information through Google search, but I don't
Well,
have personal experiences.
What do you think about United States of America?
The United States is a big country with a lot of diversity, both in terms of its people and its geography. It's known for its big cities, beautiful national parks, and its strong focus on individual freedom. Of course, like any country, it has its challenges too, but it's a fascinating place with a lot to offer. What about you? What do you think about the US?
Currently, I'm thinking about Rockies.
The Rockies are definitely something else. Rugged, beautiful, and full of adventure. Do you have a favorite spot there, or something specific you'd like to do if you ever visit?
I want to go on hiking with you.
That's a fun idea, but I can't go hiking in the real world since I'm just a computer program. Maybe you could find a hiking buddy in your area? Or, if you're really adventurous, you could plan a solo hiking trip.
Yes, solo hiking is great idea.
Solo hiking can be a super rewarding experience. You get to connect with nature on a whole new level and really find your own pace. Of course, it's important to plan ahead, let someone know where you're going, and be prepared for anything.
Okay. So now tell me, what do you think about Indian youth?
Indian youth are really something else. You've got such a rich mix of cultures and traditions, and at the same time, there's this super modern, tech savvy side. It seems like there's a real energy and excitement about what the future holds for India.
That sounds quite mind-boggling.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing to see how much change and progress India has been making, especially with all the young, talented people there.
Can you name some young talented people from different directions in India?
Absolutely. There are so many talented young people in India. Here are a few names you might recognize. First up, you've got people in sports. There's Rohan Bopanna, a pro tennis player who's made India proud on the international stage. And then there's Mitali Raj, a total legend in women's cricket. Then there's entertainment. You might know of Arijit Singh, a famous singer with a huge fan following. Or, how about Radhika Apte, an actress known for her versatile roles in movies and on streaming platforms. Would you like me to name some people from other fields, like science or business?
Science?
Alright, so there's this young woman named Drive, Ashima Dogra. She's a scientist working on some really cool stuff related to nanotechnology. Or how about Shubham Banerjee? He made headlines a few years back when he invented a low-cost braille printer for visually impaired people. Pretty amazing, right?
Yes. Now name some young leaders in Indian politics.
Alright, so there's a few young leaders in Indian politics making waves. One is Tejasvi Surya, the national president of the BJP's youth wing. He's known for his strong opinions and energetic campaigning. Then there's Priyanka Chaturvedi, a member of the Indian National Congress. She's quite outspoken and focuses a lot on women's issues.
Okay. So I think we should end our conversation now.
Sounds good, Viator. It was great chatting with you. Let me know if you want to talk again sometime.
Yeah, it's nice talking with you. I love the experience.
I'm glad you enjoyed it too, Viator. Feel free to reach out anytime.
Okay, bye bye. Take care.
Bye, Viator. Take care.